Hello everyone, welcome to spooky Spine-Chille. I'd lived on that isolated island for 5 years ever since I inherited the old mansion from a distant relative. The island was rumored to be cursed, but I never believed it. I loved the solitude, the sound of the waves crashing against the shore, and the smell of the salt water filling my lungs. My cat Ponty was my only companion. We'd spend our days exploring the islands, chasing seagulls, and watching the sunset over the ocean. But that night was different. A storm was brewing, and the winds were howling like a pack of wolves. I was watching TV and trying to distract myself from the tempest outside when I heard Ponty mewing anxiously. He was pacing back and forth in front of the window. His eyes was fixed on something outside. I got up to investigate and saw a figure darting across my lawn. My heart skipped a beat. Who could it be at this hour, especially on a night like this? I tried to shake off the feeling of unease, telling myself that it was just a stray animal or a lost tourist. But the image of that figure lingered in my mind. The next morning, I decided to explore the mansion, which had been locked up for years. The air inside was musty and cobwebs clung to the chandeliers. I wandered from room to room, my footsteps echoing off the walls. That's when I stumbled upon the portrait, and it was an oil painting of a family, their faces stern and unyielding. I felt a shiver run down my spine as I approached the painting. Suddenly, I tripped and fell into the portrait. I felt a strong sensation like I was being pulled into the painting itself. As I looked around, I saw that I was in a dark, damp room. The walls were lined with old coffins, and the air was thick with the scent of decay. I stumbled through the room, my heart racing, until I saw them, row upon row of corpses, their eyes frozen in a permanent stare. I tried to scream, but my voice was trapped in my throat. I was paralyzed with fear and unable to move or look away. Then everything went black. When I came to, I was back in my bed, Ponty purring softly beside me. It was as though if the whole experience had been a dream. But as I looked around the room, I noticed something strange. The window was open and the curtains were blowing in the wind. And on the windowsill, I saw a piece of paper with a message scrawled on it. You shouldn't have come here.